Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've decided that for a week I'm gonna go vegan. I know most of you think that I'm already vegan. I'm not. However, I currently don't eat eggs, and I can't really say I'm vegetarian then. I'm plant-based, which is close to vegan but isn't vegan. I'll leave definitions to both in the screen for you guys. On the screen for you guys. Okay, so when it comes to me being vegan, the only thing that I find will be hard are the snacks. Pop-Tarts, can't have them. But however, Oreos are accidentally vegan and they've become my new best friend. So I'll take you through a full week of eating vegan style. Let's get it. Let go. I got time, but I'm always moving too fast. So this summer, man, I swear So for breakfast on Tuesday, I started off with one slice of toast with avocado on it and red pepper and chia seeds. And then on the other slice of toast, I did some jam, some peanut butter, some raisins, and some coconut flakes. And then as a little snack, I had 2 slices of banana bread. I made them into mini ones as I didn't have a good loaf pan, but they were pretty good. I'll link the recipe down below. And for dinner, I had these zero noodles. They were actually pretty good. I had them with sauteed veggies, so here I used mushrooms and red pepper, and I also put some white cream sauce. I'll leave the sauce recipe on the screen for you guys. Throw the sauteed veggies on top, and yeah, a little taste test. All mushrooms in there. Really good. I don't know if I've said it before, but this tastes kind of like pasta, but not like you could tell, because it kind of tastes like soybeans as well. 10 out of 10 recommend trying this, unless you're of course allergic to soy. So I made homemade jam with some fruit, some water, chia seeds, and this will eventually thicken, I hope, because it's quite liquidy, but it still tastes bomb. Also sweetener, just a tiny bit, like 1 sachet / packet of sweetener. And I put it on toast. I'm gonna have this as a snack, and a cup of tea with sweetener as well. And then, of course, muesli, because I can't sleep on it, and I always have to have it. So I'm just gonna put water, milk in it. And I added some banana. So here's the finished product. I cannot wait. Jam on top. And this was the milk I used. Bomb.com. Morning. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so this morning, starting off with a protein coffee. So the same as I usually do. 1 scoop of chocolate protein powder. And then some coffee granules. And some milk. And I've also been munching on these dates. Because dates are life. And I'm happy that they're vegan. This is what I'm here for. And for breakfast, since I figured it would be boring to show you guys me making pancakes because it's basic, you know, I didn't bother. So I made pancakes, and then I'm just going to top it off with some peanut butter, the jam, that's not really jam, berry compote from yesterday, and some of the syrup, and some hemp seeds and a banana. Let it go. Right, and then this is how the pancakes turned out. Whoops. I tried to make them like small, like I did in that TikTok video. TikTok inspired full day of eating video, but that didn't really work out. But they are like miniature, smaller pancakes. So I'm here for it. I'm gonna go enjoy this. Alright, so for Wednesday night, I decided to go to my friend's house for dinner. We decided to make ramen instead of going out for dinner because it was easier and it's also a lot cheaper. This was so good. I 10 out of 10 recommend you guys trying it. I'll try to leave the TikTok to it below. And I also snacked on some Oreos as I made food. Alright, and this is how it looked afterwards. It was so good. You definitely need to try it. Also, after that, we had a couple drinks. Never be afraid to have some drinks and enjoy your best life. Live your best life. And then to end off the night, I had a cup of tea, as always. This time it was black tea. Alright, so today I wasn't really craving anything special, so I decided to be basic and have a bowl of oats. This is the consistency that I usually like my oatmeal to be. And then I'll usually go ahead and top it with a bunch of almond milk, just so that it's nice and creamy. And then I'll top it with whatever fruits that I have on hand, and whatever fruits I'm craving. And some cacao powder. I've been obsessed with dates lately. This is how it looked after. We got bananas, we got some peanut butter, we got some fruit, milk, and the oats underneath all of that. And then I made iced coffee, protein iced coffee as I always do. So yeah. Alright, and for dinner, what I decided to make since I was at work was I made Chana masala, and then I had some rice with it and some green peppers. This meal was thebomb.com. And of course, I always have to have a snack, so I snacked on some mini Oreos. I'm so happy that these are vegan. If they weren't, I don't know how I would have got through this week. Also, I snacked on these 2 slices of banana bread. I had one at work and one when I got home later. And as a midnight snack, I had a slice of toast with some jam, some peanut butter, half a banana, coconut flakes, some dates, and chia seeds. You need to try it. I'm having mint tea. So for breakfast, I made French toast. It doesn't look that great, but I'm hoping it's good. And also, I put some of that berry compote on top. I put peanut butter on top. And I put this on top as well. Alright, so I figured I'd do a taste test. So here's me trying it. It was pretty good. Did it taste like French toast? I can't really judge because I haven't had eggs in like 2 months, but it was very fluffy and airy, and I 10 out of 10 recommend it. I will leave the recipe for this in the description box down below. You need to try it. Alright, so for Friday night, I wasn't really hungry, so I didn't have lunch, but I did go out for dinner. So I ended up getting a margarita pizza. However, I customized it, so I made it with no mozzarella cheese and mushrooms instead of cheese. It was still pretty good. Missed out on the cheese though, but that's okay. As you guys know, I always crave coffee. So I haven't had coffee today at all, so I just made a protein coffee shake. As I usually do, today I didn't get in as much protein as I usually do, so I figured, let's go. Plus, I needed my coffee. Even though it's like 11 p.m. So good. Right, and then as a late night snack, I just had some tea with a handful of dates, because they're honestly so good. I'm surprisingly not craving toast or anything. So yeah, this shall end off my night. So for breakfast, I wasn't really sure what to make, but I knew that I really wanted to mix it up. So I wanted to make like rice dish because I was craving rice. So I made rice, mushrooms. I put mushrooms in a pot, some peppers, chickpeas, and a tiny bit of oil because of course I couldn't use butter because it's not vegan. But it's okay, we're managing. And I threw that all together, and I cooked some rice for like 15 minutes. Put that all together, and then I just mixed it all together, added a tiny bit of almond milk to a pot as well, so it could be nice and creamy. This meal was honestly one of the best meals I've had all day. Top that bitch off with half of an avocado, some green onion, and some hot sauce. It was thebomb.com. You honestly need to try this. Alright, so for lunch, so it's kind of 3 o'clock now, what I'm gonna do is, I made like a pad thai sauce kind of thing. That way it kind of tastes like pad thai flavored ramen. And I'm just gonna top it with mushrooms. It's pepper when it's chopped up. And some green onion. And then I'm gonna throw it in the microwave for a bit. Alright, and this is how it looks. Bomb.com. And then as a snack, I have 1 slice of toast with some jam and half of a banana and 2 dates. Alright, so while I was at work, I had the same thing I had 2 days ago. Chana masala and rice. And also the same snack I had 2 days ago. I had a couple Oreos. Okay, so as a midnight snack, I had a couple dates, as always, and then a slice of peanut butter on toast with half of a banana, and I'm going to top it with coconut flakes and chia seeds, and a cup of tea, of course. Alright, so for breakfast on Sunday, I made tofu scramble, and then I had it on toast, and then the other half that couldn't fit, I kind of just put on the side. Also, I have peppers on top and avocado because I love avocado so much. And then on the other half of the toast, I have some peanut butter, half of a banana, and coconut flakes and chia seeds. Bomb.com, you need to try it. Also, for people that are actually like allergic to soy or anything, you can always swap this out for beans or chickpeas, what have you. The opportunities are endless. I'm also having a cup of coffee. I just usually put almond milk in it and sweetener. Alright, and then we went out for dinner for this day. Didn't end up buying dinner here because everything was really overpriced, but it was pretty fun. I got a mojito and I also got an ice cream sandwich. Alright, and then shout out to A&W for having vegan options. You're the real MVP. I got a Diet Coke, and I got fries and a Beyond Meat burger. Alright, happiest Monday! I'm so sad to say that this week has come to an end, which means this video is almost coming to an end. But that's okay. These meals were pretty good ones. So for Monday, I started off with the basic stuff that I always do. I started off with oatmeal. Topped my oatmeal with some milk, some fruit, and yeah, I enjoyed it. And then for lunch, I decided to make chipotle bowls. So I started off by sauteing some mushrooms and onions and red peppers on the stove with a tiny bit of water, and then I put in some diced tomatoes with tomato sauce and some beans, full can of beans, and I let that cook up. And then while I did that, I also made guacamole. I will leave the recipe for the guac down below. And I also served this with some rice, and I used these tortilla chips, and they were so good. They're gluten-free and they're vegan. 10 out of 10, recommend trying it out. And then last but not least, what I ended up having for a snack was 1 slice of toast with the usual jam and a tiny bit of peanut butter and half of a banana. Alright, so that's it. That's everything that I ate for this week. I just figured I'd put my final thoughts here. So I found going vegan very interesting / different. The things that I liked about it were how I felt. I felt a lot better. My skin, glowing, okay? Can we just have a moment? So, yeah, my skin's been glowing. Also, I've been going to the bathroom a lot more, even though that's a bit TMI. But there is that. And the only thing that made it hard was when I wanted to have, say, an iced coffee or something outside. I usually like to have my coffee with milk in it. if I go to McDonald's, they don't have soy milk there, so I can't have an iced coffee there, but I could still have it at like Starbucks or Tim Hortons in certain places like that without the extra cost for the soy milk or almond milk or what have you versus it being dairy milk since I couldn't have it. So that was a bit limited. And also what I found a bit limited were when I went to a restaurant, for example, very, very limited options. Like you have pizza without the cheese, and it's not like you could put dairy-free cheese on it, which I find would be more better for like adjusting and stuff. But it is what it is. Like, it's okay. I survived. So, yeah. So, would I be vegan in the future? I think yes, I'm going to stick with it for the most part. And on days where I feel like I can't, then I won't. But the only part that's hard is just snacking. But with being vegan, I found that I didn't buy as much snacks because, for example, when I go into Tim Hortons, there's not a lot of snacks there that I can have. Like Timbits, I can't have those because it has eggs and dairy in it. Also, can we just talk about butter? Why is it butter vegan? Whose smart idea was that? So I couldn't have butter on toast. But I got through this week without having butter on toast, so I feel like I could get through life without having butter on toast. And that's okay. But I'm just like, but why? Like, isn't it just oil? Asking for a friend. But apparently it's not just oil, so that's fine. Anywho, so that's that. I probably will stay vegan, but if anything changes in my diet, as always, I'll keep you guys updated with my full days of eating, which I like to try to post every other week for you guys. And yeah, so if you like this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, shoot me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means the world to me. Bye.